Hey everybody, and welcome to another shelf here with my DVD collection. This is probably going to be a shorter video. This is just mainly just a kind of random box sets, random kind of sci-fi stuff, comedies, DVDs, box sets, all sorts of stuff. Just ones that I've had to put in this kind of shelf area. So yeah, I'll just get straight to it. We have Casino Royale. That's the deluxe edition. That's the 3disc version. That's the latest re-release version. With all the extras and stuff. Very happy to have that. It's a nice package. I love that edition. I think Casino is absolutely fantastic movie. Really enjoyed watching it. Daniel Craig as 007 is fantastic. Really fantastic version. I'm looking forward to Skyfall. I think that's going to be really good. Next to it we have to the special edition of Quantum of Solace. Kind of an underrated movie, I think. I think it works really well with Casino Royale. I watched Casino Royale, I watched Quantum of Solace right after, and it works beautifully. Some people really did not like it, which is quite surprising. I had no problem with it. I watched it at the cinema, so I fully enjoyed it. I watched it on DVD again, fully enjoyed it. I've had the DVD for ages now, and there's been absolutely no problem in the slightest. So I'm not sure. I think it's a bit of an underrated James Bond movie, but I can see why comparing to Casino Royale, maybe, I suppose, but I think there's worse ones out there, so being a little bit harsh. Next we have the gold editions of the Ultimate 2disc special editions of some of the old James Bond movies. Some of the ones I just picked up over the years, kind of thing. Just ones I know I like, and there's a lot of the old James Bond movies that I haven't watched yet, but I never know which ones to go for, in all fairness. I'm not a huge fan of Roger Moore. I watched a few of his and I thought he's good, but he's no Sean Connery kind of thing. And you know, I don't know. But the ones I do know I like is Goldfinger. That was really fantastic. So for a '60s movie, that was fucking great. That was a big budget. It looks really great. Sean Connery is fantastic, and watch the extras. That's the 2disc Ultimate Edition with all the extra stuff, and that was really fantastic. Good extra stuff, and yeah, really insightful stuff, and a great storyline for a James Bond movie. Next we have From Russia with Love, the 2disc Ultimate Edition. That was a really good storyline as well. I really enjoyed that. Sean Connery at his best yet again. Happy to have that. Next we have GoldenEye. That's the 2disc special edition with the Ultimate Cut. This is the uncut edition as well, which came out limited DVD screens, which I'm quite happy to have. I think that's the first one of Pierce Brosnan. That was a really fantastic story, and I like GoldenEye. It's kind of a standpoint in the James Bond series of how changing characters, and with airmen being a female character and just women being a bit more stronger characters, and I like that kind of change. Next we have Tomorrow Never Dies. That's the 2disc Ultimate Edition. That was a really good James Bond movie. I think that's one of the weakest of Pierce Brosnan's, but I think Die Another Day, that was the weakest of his movies. I don't like Die Another Day, if I'm going to be clear about that. I did not enjoy that. I just didn't enjoy it. But that I enjoyed. That I quite enjoyed. It was an interesting story though. I did enjoy it. The actors are really good as well. Last we have Tomorrow. The World Is Not Enough. That's the 2disc Ultimate Edition. That was one of my favourites. That was actually really fun. I really enjoyed that. There's a lot of great character developments. James Bond's really great in it. The women are hot, not only just hot, but also deadly and all that. And I like kind of challenging James Bond a bit more in that movie. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. Next we have. Sorry, I'm going to change this to shaky cam again. Next we have the Lord of the Rings special extended DVD editions. Yeah, that's the Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. It's all 4-hour, 3-hour versions, all the extras, which I have not finished all the extras. I think the first one I've watched all the extras for. Second one I've watched half. Third one I've watched none because I just had no time to go through them and watch all of them yet, but I will do it at some point. I really like the Lord of the Rings and movies, and I think the 4-hour editions and the 3 editions are really fantastic. Just add more to the storyline. Yes, they are long movies. Yes, they can be exhausting, I suppose, but I like having have a day. I'm going to plan a day and I watch one of the movies, watch another one the next day, and just zone out and just enjoy a good storyline. And I enjoy the characters. I like, just this is classic good versus evil. the journey. I like the story, and I think it's really fantastic, and I'm looking forward to The Hobbit as well. That'll be out quite soon, I imagine. Well, the time, I think that's out maybe September type area, I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be split into 2 parts as well, so that'll probably be a 4 edition added to the collection. Yeah, I'm tempted to get the Blu-rays at some point, but I'm happy with the DVDs, in all fairness. Got them at a good price, so yeah. Next we have Back to the Future. That's the 4-disc Ultimate Edition. That's the DVD. I do enjoy this box set. I do like all 3 movies. I do like the actors. The actors are fantastic as well. I have seen the Blu-ray quality, and I think I will be getting that at some point. I haven't got the money yet to get it, but I will get it at some point. I do want to get the Back to the Futures on Blu-ray. They do look really fantastic, but I think the DVDs will be satisfying at the time. I think the DVDs are satisfying at the moment. So yeah, I will get the Blu-rays at some point, but at the moment I'm happy with this collector's edition. I've had it for a good while now, so happy with that. Next we have, of course, the Shawshank Redemption. This is the original 3-disc edition with all the extras, and fantastic movie, Shawshank. Really fantastic. Stephen King at his best. Really fantastic stuff. Really happy to have it in my collection, and it's just great. There's no more I can really say about it. I think that I want to say, I think it's already been said on most reviews I've seen, and just reviews and all that stuff. So if you haven't seen it, then you need to watch it straight away. Yeah. Next we have Indiana Jones, the complete collection. That's 1 to 3. With a bonus disc with all the extra stuff. Really fantastic. I like the Indiana Jones movies. I think the second one is probably one of the weakest of that trilogy, because I think it went in a different turn, and I think the woman, I can't remember the actress's name, but she was quite annoying, in all fairness. Yeah, but it's not bad though. I still enjoy watching it. When I do watch the trilogy, I do watch 1, 2 and 3. But yeah, but it's not as bad as the 4th one, of course. I do like Indiana Jones. I think Harrison Ford did a fantastic job, and I like the extras and I like the movies. I think the 3rd one's my favourite, Last Crusade. I think that's really fantastic. Sean Connery's in that as well, and it's a really good Nazi story, and I love the fact that it's great. It's really great. And I do have, if you're wondering, I do have the yes, this one, Temple of the Crystal Skull. I do have that as well, which, in all fairness, I don't know why, because I've probably badmouthed it so many times to so many friends and people and all that. I did get it. There's parts I like about it, but George Lucas really fucked that movie over bad time, really bad. And there's things I like about it, purely because I think of Steven Spielberg's involvement in it. I think that's why it's worth keeping, to be honest. There's parts I like about it, but the alien story is just really, yeah, that does not need to be in an Indiana movie. And there's just a lot of things about it which I didn't enjoy. One thing I'm going to recommend is watch Plinkett's reviews. Go on redlettermedium.co.uk and watch his review. It's a really fantastic in-depth review on the latest one, of course, on the original trilogy, and it's really funny as well, because he takes the piss out of George Lucas so much, and especially the Star Wars movies also, and he just talks about the movies and just the comparisons and just why this one sucked, basically. Definitely check it out. I recommend that. But yeah, I got it, but I'm not bothered, to be honest. So yeah, moving us here. If you can see that, I apologise for shaky cam. That's the Blade Runner Ultimate Edition. That's the 5-disc set with all the different editions in yada kind of thing. The collector's edition set. I'll show that in more detail in my Steelbook edition, which, if you want to know more about the inside and the artwork, check that video out. I'll probably put a link. I might put a link down below if you want to know more about that. Next, that's a load of random movies here. We have Starman. That's the sci-fi movie. That's Jeff Bridges. That's really good. I enjoyed that movie. Next we have Men in Black Collector's Edition. We have Men in Black 2. That's the 2-disc Special Edition. Looking forward to the 3rd one. I'll probably be watching that soon. We have American Pie 2 and 3. I do have the first one, but I've lended that out to a friend. I have watched American Pie Reunion also, and I did enjoy it. I think it was very good, and I probably will be getting that and adding that to my collection at some point. So yeah. Next we have 9/10 movie. That's the extended edition. I quite enjoyed that. That's got some good extras, and it's a really just like a piss take of just a lot of teen movies that was going on at the time. Really funny. I love the musical number in that. It's really fantastic. Good stuff. Next we have Bruno, and we have Bruno and we have Borak. Sorry, we have Bruno and Borak. Two really funny movies. I'm looking forward to The Dictator also. I think that's going to be quite funny. But I've seen a couple of reviews and they said it's okay, not as good as the first two. But we'll see. I'm probably going to watch it. Next we can have some parody movies, I suppose. We have a superhero movie. That is really fucking hilarious. That is really funny. That takes the piss out of pretty much the Spider-Man movies, pretty much all three movies, and just has a couple of X-Men jokes, Fantastic Four jokes, just there's a lot of stuff in it, and it's just really funny, and it's just done right, and there's a lot of great scenes that I really get because I've watched these Superman movies and all that stuff. If you haven't seen that parody, yes, it's one of the best ones, I think, one of the well done ones. Definitely check it out. Next we have Scary Movie 3. That's the special edition, the extended cut. That's with Charlie Sheen. That's really funny. So many great jokes in that one. I have seen pretty much all of them, but I think the third one I think I paid like £1 for it, so I wasn't really going to complain. I think I've had the first two on DVD before, but I've got rid of them because I've watched them so many times, and just I don't really see the point. Kind of having them. I didn't see the point of watching them again, kind of thing. I've watched them enough times, I don't need to watch them again, that kind of thing. Next we have Knock Up. That's the Tudor Special Edition extended cut. Quite a funny comedy. I really enjoyed it. Seth Rogen actually is quite funny in that movie. I like the situation. Next we have Superbad. That's the Tudor extended cut edition. That's more the extra swearings and stuff, and just a really funny movie, team type movie. Next we have Harrison Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. That is really funny. That's the special than the first one, I think. I've seen the third one also, the Christmas one. That's really funny. I will be getting that soon, I think. Harrison Kumar Escape from New York is just really outrageous, really out there, and it's just hilarious, really funny. I like the jokes and all that. Just a good film. Definitely check it out if you like kind of mad comedy. Next we have Bruce Almighty, Jim Carrey. Absolutely hilarious. Morgan Freeman, that's God, of course. Good stuff. I like that movie. I wasn't a fan of the second one as much, to be honest. I didn't think it had the same kind of comedy elements to it that Jim Carrey brought, but still quite funny in a sense, but I wouldn't get it. Bruce Almighty's the I'm going to be keeping and having in my collection. So next we have My Name is Earl Season 1, 2 and 3. I don't have the fourth season because I didn't finish watching it, and I didn't think it was that good as I remember. I was watching, I think, on about 5 episodes, and I was thinking, this is not as good as Season 3. It felt, there's something... I think the writing wasn't as good, to be honest, and I think there was something not quite right about it. I mean, the first season obviously establishing the characters. The second season was, again, doing the same things, but there was something different about it. All 3 seasons had something about it, which I think, that made each season individual. Season 4 didn't have an individual stamp on it, and I did watch the last episode of Season 4 of My Name is Earl, and it's kind of just left it open to whatever, so I don't know if they were planning a 5th season, I don't know, but 4th season I will probably get at some point if I see it like with cheap, but I'm not that bothered, in all fairness. I'm just not. But for first 3 seasons, I'm really happy to have. They're really funny. I love that Earl goes into prison. I think that's a really funny season, and I'll split into 2 seasons. It's split into 2 halves. First season he's in jail. That's the season. He's back in a coma. It's great comedy. Jason Lee's absolutely fantastic, and he's really funny in the seasons. And definitely check it out. My Name is Earl. Really happy to have these. Next we have Tommy Cooper, the complete Tommy Cooper Arrow, the complete collections. That's over 7 hours of his original comedy TV series on ITV. It's a 3D set. That's all of his episodes. Tommy Cooper is a really fantastic British comedian that sadly died on stage of a heart attack. It's really sad that he passed away and all that. I think he was a really gifted comedian, and it's a shame to see him, go and all that. And he's really funny. If you've ever watched his work, then you will know how funny he is. But if you haven't seen him, or maybe you haven't heard of him, definitely check him out and see what you think. May not be a type of thing, but I think he's a gifted comedian myself. So yeah, it's just some sort of random stuff. So I've got 2 episodes. Look at that. on the it's Colin Baker one of the worst Dalek stories ever. This is worse than Victory of the Daleks. I'm going to say right now, if anyone wants this DVD, you're more than welcome to have it. I'll happily send it through the post, or if you want to swap it for another DVD, or just, you know, I don't like it. But I know there's other Doctor Who fans out there that actually do like it. So yeah, if you want this DVD, just kind of send me an e-box or comment or something, then you can have it. Because I don't like it. I think it's just terrible Doctor Who storyline, terrible Devil storyline, and it just doesn't work. It does not work. I'll probably do a review at some point explaining why I don't like it, but that's for another time. Then just kind of random stuffs here, just Sleepy Hollow, Clivis, that's the Ronnie Baker miniseries. That's really, really funny, I think. That's one of his last ones before he kind of gave up his sketch shows. I think that's a really funny British TV series. He plays kind of a bit of like an idiot. He's kind of blind in the episodes, and well, he's partially blind, and he just gets up to mischief, and it's a really funny storyline, really classic kind of British humour. I quite like it. And we have Family Guy Blue Harvest, which should be in the Family Guy collections, which isn't, but that's weird. It's just randomly upstairs. I think there's something wrong with the disc. That's right. There's a fault in the disc, which when I play it, it kind of skips a scene, which I don't understand why. Which I'm going to have to replace it, I think, which is a bit of a shame. I do like it. That's probably why it's up here. And I think there's one down here. Da Vinci Code, Special Edition, which I picked up for like £1. So I wasn't really complaining, but I haven't got around to watching it yet. I haven't got the strength for watching it. I watched it once and I wasn't really impressed, but I'm going to watch it again at some point and see what I think. And if I don't like it, I'll just get rid of it. Off of my DVDs. Hope you enjoyed watching. Until next time, I'll see you soon.